Hey guys, and welcome back to Mary J's Hauls. Today's haul is super exciting. It is a Shein tops and sweaters haul. There are so many cute things, guys, inside this haul, so make sure to click the like button, the subscribe button, and we will go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so the first item in this haul is the Shein standard collar fuzzy knit sweater. It's a whole mouthful. This is my first time trying it on, is with you guys, so I hope you guys enjoy. But I like this shirt. I think it makes me look a little bit heavier. If I could have sized up, it is a size small, guys. If I could have sized up, I probably, if I had known, I would have sized up. I mean, overall, the material is really stretchy. It's soft, it's cute. It doesn't leave those weird back rolls in the back when you're with your bra, which is really nice. But I just paired it with some skinny jeans from Levi's. Nothing crazy here. But overall, I have to say, I think if your hair was tied up in a bun and you had some like gold earrings on, I think that could look really cute. I am undecided as to whether or not I would like to keep this outfit. I like it for so many reasons, and then there's some reasons why I don't like it. And like I've said in my previous videos and my previous fuzzy sweater hauls, guys, if I don't love it, I try not to keep it because that's a waste of space and I don't need that in my closet. So we will go ahead and move on to product number 2. I'll do a little spin for you. So over the past like couple of months, I guess since COVID, I've definitely been online shopping more, and I do have to say that I do like a lot of Shein's clothes. They are better quality than Zaful as well as Romley, even though they have parallels on their website. So let's move on to sweater number 2, and I'll see you guys there. Okay guys, product number 2 in this sweater haul is the color block shoulder sweater size small. I will post a link beneath in the descriptions of all of these, guys, because their descriptions or their titles are super long on their website, so they're really hard for me to remember. But I instantly, as soon as I took this out and just put it on, it is so light, so airy, so comfortable. Green is my color, so I do probably think that I will keep this sweater. My only issue is that up here, of course, right on the breast, there is a little bit of pulling coming from the sweater. So if anything, I may return the sweater and maybe even get a larger size. Like, I don't know how this is gonna hold up in the wash. I really do like this sweater, guys. I do have to say, I don't know if I'm pairing it properly. Typically putting outfits together isn't my forte, but I love trying on clothes. That is my forte. But overall, it is light and airy, it is comfortable, it is soft, there is no itchiness. Now I tucked it in the front, as I've seen a lot of people do that, maybe with a belt, and again, maybe some earrings would look great. Overall though, I do have to say this sweater is absolutely a keeper. I would absolutely buy it again. And if they come out with other sweaters like in this green color or these color block colors, absolutely buy them, guys. They are truly, this one is so comfortable. Like, it is insane that they can sell just as comfortable clothes as Joe Brown and some of those other bigger name companies at literally a fraction of the price. I believe this sweater was $11, and of course they always have promos, so I'm sure you guys can get it for cheaper. I will go ahead and do a little spin. I actually paired it with boots that I bought from Shein as well. I think they're super cute. They're not as comfortable as I would have liked, but I do think they're very cute, so I'm still undecided on them. Okay guys, product number 3 coming at ya. Okay guys, product number 3 in this haul is the Stand Bishop Cream Turtleneck Sweater Bell Sleeve. Again, I will put the link below, as well as do an overlay somewhere in here of what it looks on their website. So guys, this trend of like the super cropped sweaters with jeans, so I figured I would try a couple of their super cropped sweaters. Again, this is my first time trying this one on with you guys. Overall, I think it is very cute. I think it could have been executed a little bit better. The sleeve length is really great because I love when sleeves are actually longer than my hands, and I actually really like their bell-bottomy puffy sleeves a lot from their website. So this does have a stand collar, and you know, for me that was a little bit funny at first, but the more I look at it in the mirror, as there's a mirror right behind the camera, guys, the more I like it. I think it's really easygoing, user-friendly. You can pretty much pair with anything. You can do leggings, boots, jeans. So this one for me is absolutely a keeper, and that is because I need more neutral colored sweaters, and the crop size, the crop length is really great. If I put my hair up, my under boobs don't show, which is a nice change from some of the other ones. But overall, I do have to say it is comfortable, no itchiness, which is huge for me. I am an anti-itchy sweater person. The only issue here is that the collar is very wide, so I do look like I have like a like maybe a triple neck. So just keep that in mind, guys. If you are buying this sweater, you can try and roll the collar down. I've never tried that. Oh, that actually doesn't look that bad. I think it looks better with the collar up, but it doesn't look that bad actually with the collar down. Okay, well this sweater for sure is a keeper. It was only like $11 again, guys, size small. So their sizing is a little bit funny. Some products tend to have smalls that seem like extra smalls, or sometimes they have smalls that seem like larges. So it's really hit or miss again, guys, but you can return items with Shein, which is really great. It doesn't come as fast as Amazon or any of the other companies, but they are being shipped from China. And overall, I do find their customer service to be really easy and friendly. So we will move on to the fourth product after I forget to do a spin. Okay, guys, so product number 4 is a surplice neck lantern wrap tie green sweater. Again, link below. So this is my first time trying this sweater on. I do have to say immediately once putting it on, it is light, it is airy, it is not itchy at all. I am like genuinely shocked with their sweater quality. I like genuinely. So this one, I have a couple of their other wrap sweaters. They are fuzzy sweaters because I am addicted to fuzzy clothing. This one is not fuzzy, it is knit, and it actually has some like detailing on the sleeve work. I thought they were holes at first, but then I realized they're on both sides, and so it is detailing. I do have to say, I think this is super cute. Again, green is my color that I tend to stick to. It tends to make my eyes pop. So overall, this sweater is cute. So it does tie in the back. It's got good like baggage down here, but not too much to the point where it makes it look awkward. And the tie comes through a hole over here, which is also really nice because my other sweaters by them that are wrap sweaters don't. And that is one of the things that I wish that they did have. If they could have any other attribute, it just keeps it cleaner looking and more put together. But overall, I do have to say this sweater for me is a keeper, and I will do a little spin. I got it in a size small, which turned out great. I wish the sleeves were a tad longer. So guys, if you really, really are adamant about having longer sleeves, just make sure, I guess, to size up their sweaters. So sweaters are typically larger than, you know, they're not usually tight. So I'll do a little spin here though. I also find that the crop length is really great. I think it's just super cute. Like the line comes down, like it doesn't keep slipping and showing my bra, which is also really nice. Like I don't think I would have to use tape or anything. So it is 100% a keeper for me. I am very excited for this sweater, and I can't wait to try and pair it with other things and see how that goes. So we will move on to the next. Okay guys, the next product in this haul is technically not a sweater. It is a notch neck drop shoulder cropped tee. Again, so super long description. I think this one is actually an extra small. And once again, I am shocked and very pleased at the outcome of this shirt. If they had it in green, I would totally go back and buy it in green. I don't think they do. I'm going to check legit after I finish this haul because this shirt it reminds me of an Urban Outfitters shirt. Like the material that they use, the quality of it, the shape, the texture, everything kind of reminds me of an Urban Outfitters shirt. But again, a fraction of the price. I think it was, oh my God. It was $6, guys. I am absolutely gonna buy more of these in other colors. So I love the crop length. The cut is really flattering. Overall, you can wear these with jeans, you can wear them with yoga leggings, so it's really diverse. The color is like a burnt orangey color. I think it looks a tiny bit more brown on the website, but I am not complaining at all. Again, sleeve length, great. Crop length, great. I mean, sometimes the crop shirts are like way up here on me, and for me, I like a little bit longer of a crop, especially if I wear high-waisted jeans. I do tend to have a bigger breast set as well as booty set, so having a tight jeans, I usually wear a looser top, but if I want a crop and I don't want to look slutty, it has to be a loose crop and a long crop. And that's just my personal body here, so you know, everybody's different, and so it'll look different on everybody. Overall though, I am absolutely keeping this. I'm absolutely buying more. It is, I think Urban Outfitters sells this shirt, like actually, and this isn't the first time that I found discrepancies between the websites. I found a skirt that I paid $70 or $80 for through Urban Outfitters, the same exact skirt, guys, on Shein's website. And if you go and you watch my video, it's called Urban Outfitters Exposed. It shows some of the discrepancies between these cheaper websites and what they have, and the fact that they have the same items on the website. So, you know, maybe Urban shares rights of designs with them or something, I'm not sure, but overall I know that if I have the option to pay $5 for a shirt rather than $60, I'm gonna pay the $5. So keep that in mind, guys. I'm very, like, so impressed. so the last shirt I was wearing actually only comes in 2 colors. It comes in that brown and it comes in black. I just went online and checked because I was like, if they have a green, I want it now. So this sweater though is actually my second time buying this sweater. You can probably see it in one of my previous hauls. I really loved it. The reason why I returned it the first time was due to the fact that it had a seam coming out, which I do have to say is really common in some of Zaffel's and Romwee's clothing. But in Shein, I do truly have to say their quality is much better, and it usually doesn't happen. So maybe 1 out of the 20 sweaters typically have it. Now, the second go round, I'm not as impressed with this sweater as I was the first go round, and that reason is because the buttoning and the spacing between the buttons is a little bit weird. You guys may be able to see that it kind of like has this niche here where it looks like they made it a little too tight. Overall though, I do like the concept of this sweater. I like the black buttons. The sweater is so comfortable. It's stretchy, it's soft. It does have like a fuzzy layer to it, but overall, like, I would wear clothes, both pants and shirts made out of whatever material this is 100% of the time if that was an option. Like, I think this, like, I might return this sweater once again and then buy it again for a third time, hoping that the third time is the stayer, because I really do like the shape, the fit, the look, the color, everything of this sweater, everything. And again, the sleeve length is great, the crop length is great. Okay guys, so the next item in this haul is a 2-tone button-up cardigan. Definitely looks better on the model than it does on me. I really liked the concept of this and I haven't seen it done before, so I was like, okay, let's give it a try. But there's several things with this sweater that are kind of just weird. I think like the under or by the armpit things are way too loose. The button, like it goes, the neck comes around and then goes back up for that final button up at the top. I want to like it, but I don't find that the sweater material or the quality is up to par with their other sweaters that I've gotten from them where they're oversized. Now, this is the first, I think, cardigan that I've ordered through them, and it is supposed to be cropped, and it actually does look a little bit better with it unbuttoned. My only issue with it is the underneath the armpits thing, and like it's just not as flattering as it is on the girl in the video or in the picture, which I will put an overlay, again, somewhere in here because it's never correct. So this one for me will be a return. I really wanted to like this one. Again, green is my color, it's my jam, but I do not look like the lady in the picture does. Like, she looks damn good in it and I just look meh. So this one is a returner for me. I really want to like it, but I will do another spin. Okay guys, so the next product in the haul is this front rib knit cardigan. I think I actually got the name of this one correct for the first time in this haul. So I tried to wear it like the person in the image did, although they only had one button, the second one, and no underbra shows, no underboob shows. Like, I don't know how her tits are like all the way up here. It doesn't really make sense because when I unbutton this one, I instantly can see my bra. When I button the one down, it's instantly a lot of cleavage. I do have to say, when I first put this on, it feels more like a comfortable shirt. And once again, it feels like that Urban Outfitter clothing material, like the texture, the shape, the style, everything. So it's like, I'm really getting deterred from purchasing from Urban Outfitters anymore because some of the things on Shein's websites can truly compete. So overall, it's a really tough one for me to say as to whether or not I'm going to keep this guy. I do really like it. I think it's uber cute and I think it could be paired with a lot of different things, including just being a simple and super comfortable cardigan to wear to work. It's not like dead tight in the armpits, which is a huge one for me. It's loose, but it has some like shape to it. So it's not just kind of loosey-goosey all over the place. It does have form, intentional form. The button coloring I like. It's just simple white buttons. I love the color of this like slate blue. It's a very like mellow opaque blue color, but it turned out, I think, really cute. Again, the arm length sleeve is great. I think there is a little bit of issues with it being baggy in certain parts of the arm, but overall I probably will keep this sweater if I'm being honest with myself, just because I think you could toss it on with a pair of leggings and a shirt and it doesn't look like a formal cardigan unless you have it buttoned all the way up, which also, let's go ahead and try. Now, one thing I did notice about this is that, again, guys, I do have a bigger breast, and so I'm getting a tiny bit of this pulling action in the front here where you can see my boobs are like ripping the sweater apart. So I think for me, the only way I could wear it would be doing that 2 buttons undone, 2 buttons open. And it doesn't have as bad of a pulling effect. It still does, but not nearly as bad. So we we'll go ahead and do a little spin. Okay guys, I am back, and this is a drop shoulder rib knit sweater. I know I got that one right this time, but again, there will be a link below. I was instantly impressed. I do have to say the material of this one is a little bit different. From the outside, it feels really soft. There's a tiny bit of itch, but barely any, if I were to be honest. Again, I really like the bell-bottomy sleeves on these guys. I like the crop length. The material is light. They're stretchy, which is really great. And overall, like, I think I bought this just as an experiment. I probably didn't intend on keeping it, but I'm absolutely keeping it. I think it's super cute. And again, guys, you can wear it with leggings. Like, this is a trend right now. And unfortunately, it took me a little bit longer to buy some of these winter clothes. And by the time I actually get to wear them, will probably be summer, but whatever. I'll have clothes for next year. But I do really like this sweater. And like, even the ends of the sleeves, they're not intrusive at all. Like, they have a thin elastic, like rubber band around them, but not tight, which is really great. But overall, I'm definitely going to keep it. It's like black and white speckles, or black and silvery. I really didn't expect this to be as cute as it is. And something that I did notice on Shein's website is, more often than not, if the product doesn't have a person wearing the item of clothing in it and it's just solely the item of clothing, it tends to look not as great. But this one did not have a person in the image, and this one turned out, I think I like this better than the white one that I showed you guys earlier. So I will be returning the white one, because now I'm keeping this one. But I will spin. So again, guys, definitely a keeper. It was only $12, and I used a promo, so it came out to be $8. Super cheap, but truly not bad quality. And even if it gets destroyed within a year, you just, donate it and get a new one. It's pretty simple. I mean, their pricing is close to what you would buy at a thrift store. So I am very impressed once again. Like, they are shocking me. I am scared that I'm not going to stop shopping everywhere else except for Shein. Okay, guys, so the next product is a Stan Bishop collared fuzzy turtleneck sweater. So instantly, again, material is great. I think that the turtleneck comes up a little too high. Like, it's not tight around the neck, which is really great. So my intent in purchasing this was, I wanted an oversized white sweater that, you see all over the place, that you can like tuck in. Oh, that doesn't actually look that bad. Tuck in a little bit in the front, because I never typically do that, but whenever I see other girls doing it, it always looks so cute. So yes, guys, if you buy this sweater, tuck it in, it makes a difference. Overall, the material is really comfortable. I wanted an oversized one, so I am going to return this guy for a larger size, because the goal of getting a sweater like this was to have a big one. Now, this kind of makes it look oversized when you have it tucked in, which is really great. Material is soft. The sweater is fuzzy. It's kind of got this rib knit to it. You probably can't see that from there, but it does. Just trust me. Overall, I think my issues with it is that the collar comes up a little too high. I mean, you can fold it however you want, I guess. So maybe I just scrunched it. Oh, okay. Wow, guys, I'm learning a lot in this video. Okay, well, again, I think it's cute, actually. Regardless, I think I'm going to return it and buy a bigger size. I think. I'll update you guys in the next video as to whether or not I returned it or bit the bullet and ended up keeping it. So this guy was actually $24, so it was more expensive, and understandably so. The material's really great. Everything about it seems really great. Like, there's no loose strings or threads or anything. And overall, like, the fit, the style, everything is what you're looking for. Like, I'm like, these are the first time that I'm trying these on with you guys. And like I said, like, I've done sweater hauls by them before, but I was specifically looking for fuzzy sweaters because I am a fuzzaholic. But they continue to impress me. Every time I order something from them, they seriously continue to impress me. It's getting scary, because they have so many adorable things on their websites that are much cheaper than you could buy elsewhere. And so it makes it so that, the cart starts adding up, and then you get a giant box of clothes, which is what I did. I got a giant box of clothes sent to my house. So it's dangerous. But we'll go ahead, spin. And again, even just with like a simple pair of hoops, I think this could be really cute. And again, I'm still wearing those booties. I'm trying to break them in a little bit to see if they're any more comfortable than they were when I put them on, but I'm not seeing much success with that. So that is, I will do a haul on their shoes as well. This is the first time I've ever purchased their shoes. And I've also purchased a bunch of skirts. So guys, keep an eye out for that haul, but we will go ahead and do our spin. Okay guys, so the next product is actually not a sweater. It's like a fuzzy, ribbed V-neck standard tee, but it's fuzzy. Now, when I stand like this, I feel like it looks really good, but I do have to say it is not nearly as comfortable as the clothing that I've tried on before. Like the shoulders are really stiff. You don't have much movement in your arms. I do think that the sizing is good, and I do think it's cute, although it's just like, it's not as user-friendly as the other clothes that I had tried on. Now, I originally wanted to purchase this for my fuzzy sweater haul because it does do that, but they were sold out in my size. So when I got to this haul, I was like, I'm buying it, I'm doing it. What if it turns out to be great? So I think it looks really cute. Like I'm shocked, but it's, the comfort level is just not up to par with the other stuff that I've tried on. So again, guys, I cannot decide whether or not I'm going to return this or not. Again, this is my first time trying it on with you guys. So we'll do a little spin. Again, like I can't move my arms more than, oh, but that's nice though, because the bottom is so tight that when you lift, it won't go over your boobs or your bra. So guys, for the last product, it is a, give me one moment. Okay. So guys, for the last product is a Crisscross ribbed wide neck t-shirt. Something. So this is the last product in this haul particularly. Now, I bought this shirt because my boyfriend has been asking me to buy a shirt with these crisscross things. I don't know why he loves them. I've never liked that style. Now, I was really underwhelmed by this, and I really have trouble finding these crisscross shirts that either don't look too slutty or that like don't look too grandma-y or Walmart-y. Now, this isn't the worst execution of this kind of shirt that I've ever seen, but it's also definitely not the best, and I'm not going to keep it. Although the shirt is comfortable, it is like weird in certain areas. Like even when I just put my arm down, it like created that weird flap right there. It's super long, like it's just not up to par with their other clothing, and I almost bought this in every color just because from my track record, it seems like Shein's been doing great with their quality of clothing. It's just the one item that I genuinely need that nobody has. So guys, if you do know where to get a cute one of these kind of shirts with the crisscrossies, please let me know. It would be greatly appreciated. And if so, I will even buy all the colors and do a haul on them so everyone else can see and we can share that with the population. Now, I mean, I like the color, guys. Again, green's my color, but it's just like frumpy in certain areas and like underneath the boobs, and it's just, it's not great. So no, I'm not going to keep this, even though it is my color and my boyfriend's style shirt, and it just like makes me look like I have like a little camel hump in the front. So again, probably not, but I think it was $8 or something. So I mean, it was worth the try, but overall it was just no go for me. Thank you guys so much for watching my Shein sweater haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. Please click the like button, the subscribe button, and comment below if there's any videos that you would like to see me do. I do clothing hauls all the time, and make sure to check out my other videos, athleisure wear, my Shein ones, as well as some of my other little random ones. And if you guys are into yoga, I cater to that as well. So make sure to click that like button, guys. Thank you so much for watching Mary J's hauls, and I will see you next time.